We're all set to go.
Alright, here's Mr. Blue with part 6 of the Sly Cooper playthrough, and I'll let you see this cutscene before I start commenting.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious Mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boom town.
Sly Cooper in Sunset Snake Eyes. How is that? It's pretty good? Alright. This is where we're gonna the pages from Thievius Raccoonus that we got when we defeated Raleigh. They taught us they're teaching us the Ninja Spire jump. We're gonna be using that up here in a little bit. It's probably my favorite and one of your most useful, most used moves that you're gonna learn. And we'll see it in a bit.
Looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the Ninja Spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
So it sounds kind of like his ancestor was a role-player character on World of Warcraft. Snap! Anyway, you pretty much jump and press circle, and you'll do the little twist thing. I think that's really cool. And you'll land straight on it. Like little sharp points that you wouldn't normally be able to stay on. Now, I go through this first part pretty fast, but you gotta remember I'm not getting all the bottles. This place can get pretty big if you're trying to get them all. I think this is one of the places I would have the most trouble finding all the bottles.
What's with those flashing lights?
And we're introduced now to the new form of security that will appear later on throughout the rest of the game. The floor will be lit up, and when it's flashing, you're okay to walk on it. If you don't, it'll set off the alarms, and basically next time you touch it, you'll be toast. But you can walk on it while it's flashing, and it won't do anything. But that means it's about to switch positions. So it's pretty simple just to get across. These guys basic jump over their move. There's two types of enemies here that you're gonna have to jump over. Here's the second one. You basically gotta jump over their attack and smack them. And these dogs, you want to keep a distance about this much so that you're able to smack them with your cane. Because if they touch you, like, yeah, they're gonna hurt you. Oh god, I'm surprised. Oh god, I'm doubly surprised. And I kind of freaked out. I was like, oh god, I don't want to die. So I waited. And hop. Boing. And then some more basic laser dodging. Right here, it has glitched on me a few times, and when you click the circle to do the jump move, and you hook on, it didn't do it, and you can fall in the water, and you will lose a horseshoe, or if you don't have one, you'll die. Grab the key, and unlock the door. If you hear me slurping, I have a double gulp, and I love Dr. Pepper, and I apologize. Alright, just gonna walk your way through there. You see a big old giant mugshot thing. You're in Utah, and it's pretty much all looking like a desert. I've never been there. I don't know if it's like that. But you could tell that this guy likes to gamble.
But how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
And there's a big old blimp of him up in the top right.
To assume that he chose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
Haha, that's funny.
Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Although if you think about it, a bulldog living in a giant fire hydrant is pretty much saying he's living in his own toilet. I don't get it. It's pretty weird. These guys are like the squid enemies in Raleigh's territory, only they're a lot more alertive. If they see you, you won't have time to attack them even if you're really close, because they'll shoot you with machine guns. Right here, you're going to want to hit the switch on the right. You'll shut off all the power in the casino, except for the electricity, strangely. And some flashy lights. And open the door.
Mugshot's got those machine gun-toting dogs hunting like a pack.
I take the stealth way of getting out of this. There is another way, it's more tricky. You can attack the guard that's behind right now, and those two will hear his whistle and rush towards that area, and then you can just slip past them. But I decided to go with the easier way of getting through. And yes, all those slot machines do have a lot of coins in them. Follow the blue aura, little raccoon. Those guys are like a herd of noise, and it didn't sound like the wind. Oh god, we're gonna die. But I decided to spare him. You could go around there and just kill them both, but I decided to be nice. These things I think are fun to swing on. Big old money signs. And then death from above! There is a giant slot machine back there, but really that's only useful for finding bottles, because there are a lot of bottles in it. Yeah, I broke his legs. Hey look everybody, it's Gambit. For those of you who don't know, Gambit is an original X-Men character that will be appearing in X-Men Origins. Woohoo! That movie's gonna be sweet. All these little chips and the stuff you can break for coins, but what I try to do in this game is I try not to get that many coins if I have a gold horseshoe, because if I lose it, I won't want to have to be at 0 if I've just gotten another 100 of them. Because then you have to wait and get the whole 100 again, and that kind of annoys me. Now you see those are more secure roulette tables. I don't know what's so special about these ones, but yeah, set off the alarm. Yeah, stupid me. Basic thing, don't step on it and just go smack the alarm. These ones, they seem like it might be a bit more difficult going backwards, but really these things are going so slow you can just hop around like I'm doing and just get across. And now we have the big one. This one, you're gonna hit that one spot 3 times. Each time you do it, a bit more security comes up. But if you're kind of good at this, it gets pretty easy. And we're gonna go hit it, get our last treasure key, and this is it for part 6. I'll see you back for part 7.